Aloha, Ohana, Tribe of Light. Aloha, welcome. It is PinkBella, welcome. It is Friday, November 10th, 2017. My name is Tracy, also known as PinkBella. My business is PinkBella Aloha Therapy. And I just want to say hi to everyone. I was guided. I got a whole bunch of information about the Gateway in the last 2 days. I'm super excited to be here. And I'm super excited to say I'm back in Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm back at a grid point. I was able to move this week and I'm so grateful. And this is going to be my space in Vancouver for at least the next 6 months. Longer, I have an opportunity to stay longer. I just want to see how it all works out. But for those of you who live in Vancouver or are going to be coming to Vancouver, let me know because I will be offering sessions in person again. I'm super excited. There's also going to be new sessions and new classes coming up, so stay tuned for that. But let's get on to what's happening with the 1111 Gateway. So if you are a twin flame, a starseed, a light worker, you're going to want to stay tuned because I have lots of information. I have information about sacred geometry codes, things that have been happening to me this week besides moving. I also have a download specifically for twin flames and about helping us remember or to allow our twin flame to remember. And then finally, I was given information this morning from my higher self and source in the universe about what we can do as twin flames, whether we're together or not together, to set the intention to go through the gateway. I was given specific information. So it's a super awesome time. I was guided to show this card by Stuart Pierce. It's inspiration. Gabriel, when I do my chakra energy readings and sessions, is about the throat chakra. The throat chakra is the main chakra for this gateway and for this month. We've been working our way up from the root chakra since the June solstice. So this is to show the light, the diamond white light, the light from source, our activations, to remember more of who we are, why we came. This is a personal journey, whether you're a twin flame or not. You are all receiving personal light code activations to activate your energy field, your quantum field, your aura, whatever you want to call it. I was also given information this week about the galactic energy field, that's merging in now more for us as starseeds, those of you who relate to the word starseed. And inspiration, you're receiving more of you to move forward. So just bear with your physical symptoms, whatever's happening, and I'll share what's been happening with me. And just know you all are receiving, you're fully in the gateway now. The gateway's been open for quite a while, but basically the intense energy for a lot of you may have started in the last 24, 48 hours, all right? So I had a beautiful session with a soul today. I want to thank all the souls who booked sessions with me. I've had a lot of contact from Europe and India, and this coming week and next week, a lot of beautiful souls from North America, so I'm grateful. And I'm not wearing my rings. I took my rings off. So I wanted to, there's so much to talk about. A beautiful soul in Seattle gave me this ring, and it looks like the infinity symbol and also Ganesh to move energy. So I'm going to put that on because I feel funny without it. And what else do I have to show you? Hematite has been coming forward. I don't know if you can see that. Hematite is a really great stone for grounding and for your earth star and your root chakra. It's great for aches and pains, and it's not very expensive. It's kind of a shiny silvery gray stone. I wear it as a bracelet. It came through a session today. So if any of you are experiencing dizzy spells, feeling ungrounded, that is a great stone to work with at this time. Okay. Where to start? Oh, I kind of zoomed ahead. So I'm Tracy, also known as PinkBella. I am a blue ray, a twin flame, a quantum healer, a higher self liaison. I offer sessions and readings for your personal journey, or if you're a twin flame or a starseed or a light worker, specifically to balance the 12 chakras, the divine feminine and masculine energy centers. I do this online via Skype, and I work with your higher self. I'm a higher self liaison. I also bring in 5D and 3D messages. So 5D would be your higher self messages, and 3D would be your what's going on in your current reality, your physical reality. I also offer soul mission empowerment, abundance clearing sessions. I've got a whole range of offerings at this time. Please check out all the information below and or on my website to book a session or reading. Remember to email me your time zone so I can work my schedule with your schedule. I am in the Pacific Northwest of North America. And for those of you who don't know where Vancouver, BC, Canada is, I'm about 2 hours north of Seattle. I'm on the west coast of North America on the Pacific Ocean. It's amazing here, and I'm so grateful to be here. Okay. I am offering sessions now after the gateway. Do not worry if you want a session or reading. You're still integrating the codes. The integration of light codes and activations for 1111 will most likely go on until the 15th, but I'm hearing many of you will be integrating right until the end of the month. So anytime for a reading a session is perfect. There is only linear time here on Earth. We are integrating in our sleep and doing all sorts of things. Remember, for those of you who are ready, we are multidimensional beings experiencing a multidimensional reality. And for some of us, that is also included with our twin flame journey. So I have been creating since July, I think. I've been guided as well to create these sessions that offer crystal and sacred geometry activations. Your higher self takes care of the activation, and then I create a little video for you. But the reason I'm bringing this up is the symbol for this month is communication, and it's a very symbolic of the throat and the heart and our solar plexus. It's quite beautiful. It's number 14, and I'll just read it to you again. By the way, yes, the room is turning colors. So welcome to the Pink Bella Light Show. I am a Blu-ray, and for the throat chakra, my energy field has decided to push out blue energy today, which is amazing because the room is actually beige. So you're going to see it go back and forth. You're not imagining things. It's not just my energy field. Many of you are doing this, whether you're aware of it or not. And what's happening is most people won't notice it unless you're in a room, and they won't notice it unless you're caught on camera. But this is you emanating light and love from your energy field. And I have a little message about that. But the communication symbol came forward, and it is part of the SERENITY 1111 Gateway Crystal sessions for this month. And I'm just going to read it to you all. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart and the center of our truth. That is our heart. Our heart is our higher self. It's asking us to stay in the flow of source and the universe and balanced exchange with our heart. So that's why the sessions this month, we're connecting our heart to our throat. So before we speak, we're pausing and we're running everything through our heart. You know, do we want to say that? Do we want to share that? Is that our highest good to share that? Are we saying it in peace, and is it coming through our heart? So that's just one of the messages. And I just realized something else. I'm going to write that down. Okay. I have a bunch of other cards to show as well. I've already done a reading. I did a reading on the weekend for this week, but I wanted to just run through a couple of the chakra centers that have been coming forward in sessions. So this is the 12th chakra. This is the diamond frequencies, the light activations that we're receiving from source. This is our new light codes, whether you're a starseed, a twin flame, a light worker, if you've got all of those hats on like many of us do, you're receiving massive amounts of light. If you are trying to continue your life as if nothing is happening, please rest. Please listen to your body, because what will happen is sometimes light will come in and you're going to feel dizzy and you're going to feel like you need to sleep right now. This is happening. People are like, that's what happened to me. I literally had so much light activation during the Lionsgate Gateway in 2014. I literally expanded out of my body. Some people will say, you know, in 3D will say unconscious, you passed out, but that wasn't it. I didn't feel dizzy. I just left. And then I came back in really quickly, and then I fell. Please make note of, if you're not feeling well, if you're really super fatigued, rest. Your mind will chatter on that you have a lot to do, but I don't want any of you to experience any accidents like myself and others have had. I don't want you to fracture. I fractured my elbow. I don't want you to have any serious accidents. Please take care of yourself. Please remember, this gateway is a huge activation. It is very intense for a lot of you, and my week has been crazy. So it's been a different experience. It's a different experience for me every 1111 gateway, but I just want to let you know I have had emails and messages from people wondering, you know, if what they're feeling is normal. Whatever is going on with you, listen to your body. Stay in the now. If you get up in the morning and you have a whole list of things to do, but you are dizzy and fatigued, rest for a while before you go back to your to-do list, okay? Literally, you can fall because your energy can expand out really quickly, and then you can come back in. This isn't to scare anyone. It's just for you to pay attention to when some of these gateways activations happen. We need to rest when we need to rest. And then when we're integrated, we wake up and we feel fairly normal, and we can go about and do our earth or earth tasks like going to the bank, groceries, etc. Okay, so many of you are receiving your 12th chakra is being activated or is expanding with new light codes and activations. This can bring up a whole bunch of physical symptoms because your physical body is trying to integrate the information. Also, the 11th galactic chakra came forward as well. This is for you starseeds. You're receiving more starseed codes, and I've got a little note about what that's all about. But just know some of you are maybe just finding out, oh my goodness, starseed, what is that? I need to know. I do help starseeds because I am a starseed, and this is being activated for a lot of you. It's the 11th chakra, which is below the 12th. These higher chakras are not in your body. You have many, many chakras in your physical body, but you have 7 main centers. There's a couple of new ones that have opened up. There's the upper chakras are beyond our physical body, and then there's the earth star that's below our feet that connects us to the core part of the new earth, the new energy grid. So I just wanted to share about that. For many of you, your soul star, you've seen this picture many times. Soul star is the one that's closely most connected to our physical chakras. When this is clearing out, you're releasing templates, belief systems, all sorts of things. It can be okay, but it can be frustrating, and it can bring up a lot of emotion and a lot of ego things that need to go. This is about higher frequency, choosing the high road, choosing the most awesome door and direction for you. Whatever, regardless what your twin is doing, choose the best thing for you. And when we release all belief systems, people, places, things, we step back into our power, into our solar plexus. And that's been going on for a lot of you. Finally, third eye activation is huge right now. It's been major for me since Monday. I had to think about where I was. So this is our intuitive abilities coming online, but it could be a lot of pressure in sinuses, head. I'm going to share with you that I have been clearing out my sinuses, my ears, and my eyes. Stuff has been coming out of my eyes too. And this isn't to freak anyone out. This is like your body is physically shedding. When our body physically sheds old layers and old cells, it comes out in various different fluids. And I just want to let you all know that if you're experiencing anything with your eyes right now, it is related to your DNA activations. Our third eye and our upper head abilities, our intuitive abilities, are getting stronger and coming more online. That's for divine, feminine, or masculine. Everyone is getting their new boost right now. Okay, and I do have, of course, I'll show this at the end as well, Archangel Michael is working with a lot of us right now, saying to be patient. And again, the portals are open. We're receiving energy from the earth, from the center of the earth up. We're receiving energy from source down, and that's creating, you know, your cells are changing, your DNA is changing, you're starting to receive more memories of who you are and why you came. And for many of you, the soul mission is going to be extremely important. Life purpose is going to be extremely important because you're at a crossroads and you're ready to bring in your new gifts. But before that happens, you go through many initiations to remember who you are and why you came, and to make sure that you can stay in your heart and you can stay and be at peace, okay? All right. I'm going to go on with the downloads. So a couple days, so I was away. I was doing some co-work with a beautiful soul sister in Seattle, and I'm back in Vancouver, and I came back on Monday. Before that happened, on the weekend, I started to see new sacred geometry codes coming into my energy field, and they were quite intricate. So every gateway we go through, they're getting more intricate. Sacred geometry are symbols. They're different. I'll just show you. So like on this card, see the symbol at the top? That would be a sacred geometry code. And this one as well. Look at how different they are. So they're sigils, they're codes. They are being brought, and I actually saw them when I closed my eye. I saw them in my third eye. So the message that came forward for Starseeds is you're receiving more of what your soul mission is going to be. More of your gifts are coming to you, and also you're going to be remembering more about being a starseed. So just know, and everyone's at a different level. Some of you might be remembering more than others at this time. For twin flames, you're also receiving twin flame codes. Whether you're with your twin flame or not, you're both receiving your codes. You no longer physically have to try and keep pushing to meet your twin or be with your twin to activate each other. That finished at the end of last year. there were, except for the third wave sort of started the end of last year and the beginning of this year. You may still be guided to try and connect with your twin in person, but just know that it's not necessary at this time, that both of the higher selves are working with you regardless of where you are on the planet, and you are receiving your activation code. So I wanted to make sure everyone is okay with that, and there's no panic or worry if you're not with your twin flame. Even if you're with your twin flame, you're both going to be going through your own separate integration as well, so just allow each other time and space to do that. I was just given the information as well that there's many different kinds of communication right now, okay? And being here on Earth, our communication has become technologically, like we have to text, we have to message, and oh my gosh, my twin didn't message me, or they're not messaging me back. Be okay about that. Start telepathing with your twin. Start speaking from them silently from your heart. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and just not only send love to your twin, just ask them how they're doing. Just let them know you're still there, and wait for a response, because that will be their soul, their heart talking to you. Start practicing that. If you're missing your twin, this is a great way to connect with your twin. You're always connected energetically. You're connected 5D and beyond. It's just down here on Earth. The downloads for twins are coming down. The relationship is coming down. Both parties are going to receive all their codes and remember that they're twins, etc. Then each twin has to go through their own personal progression and their evolution, all right? The other message I got today as well during this client session was twins who are separated at this time. And I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again for all the new people. For those of you who are not with your twin flame or you're far away, you are both anchoring in light at the current location you're at, and that's where you're intended to be. That's a higher priority than you physically being with your twin right now. You're also being protected at this time from being with your twin and having, let's just say, lower vibrational energies interfering. There has been a lot of that recently, and it really kicked into gear in October. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. It's not to scare all of you, because these energies have no power over us. But until you communicate with someone who assists around this area, you're going to think that there's a whole bunch of things going wrong, including to do with your twin. And there are some lower vibrational energies that have been interfering. So just know everything is okay. Breathe, be at peace, enjoy the energies. And I'm going to do not a meditation, but I'm going to sort of share at the end some things that we can all do for the gateway for ourselves and our union. So remember to start telepathing and speaking from your heart silently during your meditation or before you go to sleep or in the morning, and just check in with your twin and just not only send them love, but be open to receiving love from them as well. Okay. All right. Let me just see. I might just, because we're talking about twin flames, I will just stay on the download that was given to me for the gateway. This is for twin flames. So for some of you, you may be feeling like the twin flame's not in contact. They've forgotten about us. But what I want to share with you is, it's not that they've forgotten about you. They've forgotten about who they are. They've forgotten that they're a twin flame. They have forgotten that they are a beautiful being of divine light and love. They've forgotten that true love exists. And they've forgotten that they can connect to source directly. Okay, so those of you in the twin flame union that are separate from your twin, but you're the awake one, just know that, yes, for some of you, including myself, we got to a point where we had to release the current twin flame pattern of one person always contacting the other one, because that wasn't helping the other twin. It was enabling them to continue to do the same things over and over again. So for myself and for many of you that I've worked with, we've had to put that down and still be in contact with our twin energetically, but work more, keep moving forward with our soul missions, etc. But that doesn't mean completely letting go or forgetting about your twin flame path and your mission. So if you completely put it down and you completely forget about them, they start to mirror that and they forget more. They really are in, and everyone's in a different state. A lot of them are in an amnesia state and not remembering. So just a little thing every day about communicating with them, sending them love, but receiving love back. Remember to receive back, because it has to be balanced. just know that you remembering, yes, I'm a twin flame. Yes, I have a twin flame. It's okay now to start that up again if you wish, and you're guided to. All right. For many of us, we had to stop that for a while, but I was guided for this gateway that it is okay, and it is important to keep sending and receiving love from our twin flame. The other thing is because we're remembering for both of us, and they will start to remember now as we hold that into place, that yes, we are a twin flame and we know where our twin flame is and we communicate with them. Because I believe what's happening is more of the fifth dimensional higher selves are coming in to the other twin flame at this time. So this is a perfect time to help them awaken and give them a little extra boost. And I wrote down what came through as being asleep is amnesia, and that a lot of them were and maybe still are not ready to remember yet, but they will start to remember more and more as the days and weeks go by. So what else was there around that? Let me just remember. I wrote here. So their higher self and our higher self are a team with Source and the universe. We're all working together at this time. So as an example, my higher self and the higher self of my twin are a team. And we're working and coordinating all of this with our team of light, with our star family, with our higher selves, with Source. Some of you are working with the unicorns and the dragons, absolutely. Archangel Michael, our team of light, however you want to word it. Everyone is working together at this time for the twin flame unions. Okay, that's all I wanted to share around that. So that's the beautiful message. And let me just share before I get into what some of the things we can do for the gateway. I'll share what's been going on with me this week. So physical symptoms, like I said, I got through everything I've shared up until now has either been massive head rewrites and like cold and flu symptoms, feeling dizzy, upset stomach. All of that has stabilized for me. But since Monday, third eye, sinus, and runny nose and ears and sneezing and eyes. So some of you as well might be experiencing a lot of head symptoms like that because the healing and the integration has started, and then the fluids just need to leave and release so that the new codes can integrate with your physical body. The other thing is you're either going to go from you have a lot of fatigue to more energy. So just monitor yourself every day and just know that the days that you're fatigued, you need to rest more. And when you have energy, you can go back to your to-do list, okay? For me this week, it's been crazy. It has been literally, I have felt every day that I have been zooming through multiple levels of the portal and the gateway and clearing and collapsing timelines. I drove hours from Seattle to Vancouver. My whole life has changed this week. I've moved. My phone died. I had to get a new phone. I'm selling my car and I've had her I love her dearly. I've had her for 18 years, but I've moved into an area where I no longer need her. So that has all happened. That process started on Monday. It's Friday, and I'm going to finish it up tomorrow on the gateway. So that's how much I've been moving super fast pace this week. I also want to let you all know too that electronics have been, not just my phone. I was having issues connecting and creating videos for you last weekend. It is a Mercury retrograde yet, but it is something to do with the gateway, and that your electronics might not be working right now as well. So just know that that's part of what's happening, okay? So you may have had a very fast-paced week or not, but your twin, one or both of you, is having an incredibly fast-paced week. And for some of you, you may have actually been feeling that what's going on with your twin as well. All right. So finally, the 1111 gateway. So I got some information today. This message is going to be specific for twin flames. And for those of you who started to work with me last year, there was a big emphasis and focus on clearing our energy, bubbling and sealing our energy, which you absolutely need to do every day because of the fact that you're wanting to set energetic boundaries as well. But what I'm giving, also, sorry, last year as well, I'm just so excited. Last year as well, one of the tools I was giving was also clearing and bubbling for your twin. But at some point in time, I was guided to start releasing that tool, not having to do it every day, to hand that tool over to the higher self of my twin. And you can still do this, and that's fine. For the gateway, however, I was given the information, first off, that all of us as twin flames set the intention to unite energetically. and go through the gateway together, to set the intention to anchor in light into the new earth grid, because we are powerful beings of light, and to almost energetically hold hands and go through the gateway together. That it's time for us to collectively start coming together and working together as a team through the portals and the gateways. The other message I was given was to surround yourself with, and you choose whatever feels best for you, either white light or blue platinum light. Bubble your energy with either white light or blue platinum light. Ask the higher self to do the same thing for your twin flame. Do another bubble of one or the other around both of you. And I would suggest doing that once or twice a day, and definitely tomorrow during the 1111 gateway, okay? It's very, very important for us all to be at our highest vibration to go through the gateway. And some of the twin flames may not even know there is a gateway. They may be seeing 1111, but they may not know it. So that I was just given the information, and talk to your intuition. Do you just need to do it for the gateway? Do you need to do it every day for a little while? Check with your heart and ask yourself. And it's not about why are they not doing their own work. It's about them not consciously being aware of how important energetically we all are right now to raising the vibration of the planet. So that was the first message. The next message was, this is what you can do for the gateway, because I know some of you who asked. So connect with your higher self. Ask your higher self to connect you to source. And then bubble yourself with your energy. So bubble yourself with white light or blue platinum light. Take 3 deep breaths. Breathe that source energy in. Ask your higher self now to connect you down to your earth star. If you're divine masculine, ask for it to be connected from your root chakra down to the earth star. Divine feminine, sacral, root chakra down to the earth star. The divine feminine, we actually ground from our sacral down. Divine masculine, you ground from your root chakra down. Ask to connect to the new earth grid. This is the higher vibrational version of Earth. I mentioned before about choosing our timeline. We want to all now choose a higher vibrational timeline, and you can do this. Okay. Then once you've done that, you've bubbled your energy, you bubbled your twins' energy, you bubbled both of you with white light or blue platinum light. Basically, you're sealing your energy field, connected to source, you're connected to the new earth. Then you're going to ask for your twin and you to be connected with an infinity symbol to your heart. And then just sit there and breathe for a few minutes and send them love and feel the love coming back to you in that infinity symbol. And just energetically just send them love and just say, we're going through the gateway together. And I look forward to hearing feedback from all of you, because I really feel this is going to be a beautiful exercise. And then just set the intention that you and your twin flame are going to go through the 1111 gateway together. And then the next intention, set the intention that all of us as twin flames will unite in the physical and go through the 1111 gateway and be at a new timeline and reality when we get through to the other side. So that's what I wanted to share with all of you, because it came through and it was so beautiful. And I really feel like I will be creating a meditation for you all around that as well. I think that that's it. I do want to say that there was a beautiful soul that messaged me, and this is to give you all hope and faith and trust, and just, like I said, keep the hope, keep the faith, keep the trust about true love and the twin flame unions, because we are picking up momentum and speed. And I had one soul message me that she had not been in contact with her twin for 9 years. They contacted her this week out of the blue. So I'm going to leave you with a Wayne Dyer quote. I am realistic. I expect miracles. Believe in magic and miracles. Just know that if your twin flame is not with you, they do not remember that they're a twin flame, but you're just hold the space for both of you. Hold that I remember, and this is partly why I came, was to remember being a twin flame, and that you wish for your twin flame to remember as well. I'm going to sign off, beautiful souls. I want to go spend some time out in nature for the gateway, because I do have a session tomorrow. So have so much, I send you all so much love and light. I'm so excited for all of us being a twin flame, a star seed, a light worker. We're really starting to pick up momentum around the planet and here locally. If you would like to book a session or a reading, all the information is below. Email me, send me your time zone, and I've got a bunch of specials on my website as well. All right, love and aloha, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday, and happy 11/11 Gateway. Bye, everyone.